Hey everybody, good to see you guys back. Thanks for tuning in. This might be one of our last streams for a while, but we have some exciting events happening before and coming up soon here. So first up, thanks to everybody who came out to our on-campus Super Smash tournament last week. That was awesome. Had a good time. Congrats to, let's see, who was it? Aiden Fiddler, who won the tournament, beating Michael Ojeg in the final round. Also, looking forward to tomorrow's in-person meetup with Rockland High School and Wood Creek High School over at Fire Up Gaming. But right now, what we're casting for you guys is a match between Oakmont High School, our Fenrir Overwatch team, and Villa Park High School. They are seed number 2, we are seed number 7 in UFEA's league, and this is the first round of playoffs. Without too much more ado here, let me get you guys in game. All right. And what do we have here? We are looking at this through Villa Park's high school perspective. Looks like they have a Hanzo, a Diva, Reinhardt. Looks like a Hana off the right. Looks like we're running a Diva too. Oh no, just kidding. That's their Diva. And it looks like they have taken control of the central point here. Slowly that climber is coming up. We see some damage coming in. Looks like they were trying to go for kind of more aggressive flank. We have a Mercy up there. Should be able to provide some good heals. Let's jump around here, get a different perspective. Let's see. Here is, let's see. Here's Archer. Here's our support, kind of backlining. Here, it's gonna take me a sec to get used to these different characters. Let's see. Haven't used global view too much. All right, and now we're looking at this from Michael, our other support, his perspective. All right, yeah, we're definitely like stuck kind of around the side of this corner here. Heals are coming out pretty well though, so that's good. Kind of pinned down at the moment actually. It looks like some ultis are up. Stuff is charged. Let's see here. How do I... Sorry. Trying to navigate how my camera view works here. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually in global view this time around. That's kind of cool. There we go. All right. Starting to get the hotkeys down here. Here is Oakmont trying to fight its way around this choke point here. This blind corner. Oops, sorry about that. All right, and we're making it around the corner. Looks like some high damage coming out from blue. Looks like ulti took out a couple different people, and point has been contested. Luckily, we got 5 people on it, and control has switched. That is awesome. All right, so we are now slowly climbing. We're gonna have to defend here. Looks like opponents are inbound after respawning, and let's see if we can get a better view around this side choke point here. Shimoka playing pretty far out front. Shields up though. Let's see here. And yeah, should be a pretty good game here. You can see Oakmont's points are climbing slowly. And they are just taking a like stay and shoot perspective on this. I did see one Reinhardt smash come out there. And damage coming out of both sides. Andrew's getting a little low. Our support gets taken out by their Diva with multiple assists. Their Hanzo gets taken out at the same time, so we're each down 1 player. It's now a 5v5. And point is contested, but Oakmont is getting pushed off very slowly here, with only 1 or 2 people still on. And that is slowly climbing, so unless we can get somebody on here in touch, this first point will go the way of Villa Park High School. All right, so well played. GG, round 1.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
All right, round 2 is immediately starting up here. Looks like another control point, another attack. You can see Villa Park High School off onto the left there. Looks like they've kept basically the same composition as before. Our composition, I think, is basically the same as well.
5, 4, 3.
And let's see here.
1.
I think that's the control point right down there. Yeah, from right here we should have a pretty good view of stuff. Alright, looks like they're coming up towards the high ground. And are gonna be brawling straight across here. There's Oakmont's defensive line. There is Villa Park's offensive line. Kind of a little messier, but the damage is coming out both ways here. And does look like we're kind of stuck behind a corner here. Let's see, D.Va zoning off some damage. Reinhardt putting down shields. Using that cooldown pretty often there. It came right back up. And Villa Park High School secures that point. Let's see, this is really chaotic. Okay, so Oakmont has high ground. But now the contest is over, of course, that point on the low ground side. So, battle's happening on the left side here. And let's see, I almost want to just get in from the view of one of our tanks. Okay, here we go, here's our support. There's our other support. There we go. Alright, here's our front line. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, and it is not looking good. It's looking a little gnarly. But we got 5 players up still. Oh no, I'm sorry, they have 5 players up. We just respawned 3 with a 4th to come online in just a second here. It looks like our tank was one of the latter ones to go down in that particular fight, with 2 of our players retreating safely. Alright. And try not to get too far ahead. Oh, it looks like we got a Genji, right? That's kind of cool. A lot of damage coming through there. Shield goes down almost instantly. Ultis are charged. Looking for that kind of like multiple team combo when everybody's grouped. Gets a nice kill, nice pick up there right off the front line with the hammer. And goes right into the D.Va, giving her a taste of her own medicine. Mace is going right and left, rocket-powered smashes, and it looks like we are winning this particular team fight. Let's see if that gets us back onto the contested point here to start to minimize the damage. Mercy's up there, kind of just being difficult to catch out, actually. But she is not technically on point. So we are starting to climb in percentage. We're in basically the same position we were last round, where they were up at 90 and we've just now reclaimed points. Feels like in a sustained brawl, we can actually get control of the location. So that's good. Just, matter is timing, how soon, how long. And Smash goes in with the ulti there, drops the team down. That's awesome. Looks like we went down in turn, but that's okay. And let me see here, let me switch perspectives. Nope, there we go. Alright, this is Archer, our support. Shout out to Hannah. And she's now regrouping with team, popping through time and space there to catch up and start to attack from the high ground. We are at 96, 97%, so we need to keep this contested. Not giving us a lot of tactical flexibility. We basically need to be somewhere out in the open there, somewhere in the center. And we'll not be able to get cover. And that might be enough to do it. We're just barely staying on point here. And it is still the case. Still the case. Revive comes through on their team. So their damage, and there goes overtime. That'll do it. Round 2 also goes to Villa Park High School. Good game, well played.
Play of the game.
Oh, nice rear sniping position. Pretty good accuracy. Yep, pretty good play. Anyway, congrats. Now, I believe this is still best of 5, I think. Best of 3. I'm going to check on that real quick. While we're waiting for the next game to get going here, let's pop back to just a mid-play. Let's see, no, just kidding. This right here. There we go. All right, so tomorrow it's gonna be super awesome. We're gonna try to host a pentathlon. We've got about 2+ teams signed up from Oakmont, 2 from Rockland, and at least 1 from Wood Creek. So all 3 schools are going to meet up in person for the first time tomorrow at Fire Up. It's going to be awesome. Should be great. We're going to possibly try to do a pentathlon format since all of our schools play some different games. So we're going to have Overwatch in round 1. In round 2, with the same exact 6 players, we're going to have 5 League of Legends and 1 chess. And then in round 3, we're going to have same exact players, 2 Super Smash 2v2s, and then 3 playing a 3v3 in Rocket League. Each round scores points. School with the most points at the end wins. So we're going to try this format out, see what happens. Got about a 2.5 hour window to get this done. And we'll just kind of go round robin between whatever 4 teams we put forth to get this. So it should be awesome. We'll let you know how it goes. Probably be able to live stream it if everything goes well from directly from Fire Up. So stay tuned for that stream tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. I'm not sure how we're going to pick up the Nintendo Switch, but we should be able to cast at least one of each of the other rounds. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, let me get you back over to game here. All right, so it looks like we are in, I believe this is King's Row, if I remember correctly. Let me pop over to one of our players here. Okay, this is Villa Park's perspective. They are, I believe they're, let's see, are they attacking or defending? They are defending. We are going to be attacking. All right, so as you guys know, you got that kind of like port with the statue in the middle, that choke point around the right side, and the control point that then unleashes the package and switches it into more of an escort mission. It is pretty hard to get around that choke point. Oakmont should be coming out here pretty soon. Does look like we brought a Widowmaker. So that should be interesting. And Widowmaker is on Ashton. So he might be one of our main damage sources over long ranges here. Opposing team, did they bring a Genji? I believe that's a Genji, so that'll be the highest threat point to the Widowmaker there. Here, let me see if I can zoom around here. Alright, here's a pretty good view of what's coming around the corner. And you can see we're bundled up against the wall. I'm just landing a little bit of poke and shielding. And damage is coming through surprisingly fast against both of our tanks, Andrew and Eric. So Tremoka taking some damage, Andrew taking some damage. Gets healed right back up. Damage is a little more spread out. Andrew is low. He's potentially critical. And on the other team, the damage doesn't seem to be returned. Oh, nice focus fire. Nice called shot there. Saw one of the players. Oh, good. They got a player. They got a pickup. Okay, they are starting to push. They're going. Multiple players low on their team. This push might be successful, just looking at the health bars. Let's see if I can scroll around here and get a better view. Wait. Ah, my keys. There we go. Ah, no, they've stalled out the push. Okay, we have at least 2 people on respawn. They have retaken that ground up there. And was that a Pharah? No, that's just a Mercy, right? Okay, I think it was just a Mercy, not a Pharah. Alright, here is that choke point once again. Oh, sorry. There it is from the other side. You can see some good shielding happening on both teams. It looks like we've switched back off our Widowmaker onto a Hanzo with a Junkrat as our secondary damage. Both teams have a Mercy kind of flying and providing support. And looks like ulti comes out with their Junkrat taking out at least 2 of our players and possibly vice versa too. I'm not sure quite what that. Oh, looks like Andrew picked up some kills with multiple assists there. We don't have heals at the moment, or I'm sorry, we got 1 support. We're down the other. So kind of a tenuous position. Minute 29 left on the clock. And Oakmont needs to get around this choke point. Other team has pulled back a little bit to the actual control pad. Some skirmishing going on through that room. Blue coming around looking for that flank, which he in the past has done really well. Meanwhile, our solid front line holding the wall up there. And it looks like we are close to unlocking this point. So close. Yep. Oh, it is now a 4v4. Damage coming out some more. It's now a 4v3. Their respawns are starting to come in though. And we have control of the point. Just about here, ready to unlock. Other team is now regrouping and just basically going to start stalling out for time to slow the payload down and see if they can limit our progress. So here is Oakmont, their view on that first choke point. Looks like the other team is going to let this first little gap go uncontested. I take it back, here they come. Gonna make us pay for every inch. Hey, while this is going on, it's kind of cool. I've been talking to some other coaches. I found that the streamer for Twitch Rivals also uses, formerly known as OBS Ninja, now Video Ninja, for remote camera. Picking up some cool new tips and tricks too for remote streaming and stream management with multiple casters. So that is kind of a cool new opportunity to find out what's going on. It looks like payload is stuck right in the gap there. And you can see what Oakmont is kind of walking into. Payload inches forward, shield goes in front of the payload, and it's starting to move again. But we only have about 2 minutes and 10 left on the clock. One opponent on their side down, one in respawn. There is a little bit of a numbers advantage. Let's see, let's go up. There we go. Here's kind of the choke point view. And it looks like they're stalling out progress while attacking from the side. And got actually 2 pickups that way. So I think definitely something that Oakmont expected, but it's just hard to coordinate against damage coming in from multiple sides when I think our current playstyle is like it's just a strong, beefy, well-supported front line. And Oakmont now getting pushed back pretty far. In fact, they're gonna rehold this choke point and the payload is gonna slowly slide backwards towards this as our team respawns. Here they come. And looks like they have some damage up top. That Junkrat possibly with ulti up, I can't quite tell, sorry. Seems like my tab key's not working as a global spectator the way it does normally. I have to ask about that later.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, wait, is that a Farah now? Oh no, that must be? Oh, it is! Alright, they've gone Farah Mercy. Our least favorite team composition of all time. Have we switched to any hit scan champions? I have no idea. To be honest. I kind of know what that is now. Alright, and it looks like shields are breaking. Looks like our Mercy is almost down. Able to recover. I'm sorry, that's their Mercy. We're trying to take their Mercy down. In the meantime, our Ana is under threat. And our Reinhardt is under threat. But our supports, hardest working supports in the industry, bringing the health back up. Oh, some kind of cool ulti coming down, and that did enough damage in combination with gravity orbs that was able to take out some characters. Looks like Hannah has pocketed Ashton, and he is back alive, allowing us to continue to push with a 6-3 numbers advantage here. We are on overtime. As long as this remains uncontested, we may be able to unlock the next checkpoint. But it is going to be a desperate push to pull ahead here. Whoa, nice! Oh, bummer. Okay. Oakmont was not quite able to get to that first checkpoint with more time unlocked. We're able to unlock the package. Now we're gonna flip roles here and see if we can defend in that exact same scenario. Alrighty, hey, while we're waiting, shout out to District Tech Support for everything you guys do for us. Thank you for your teachers and staff and everybody for supporting us. Thanks for Librarian for hosting us the other day. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mobalytics, Fire Up, you guys have been awesome supporting our team. And yeah, it's been a really good season. This is almost over. Our Play Versus portion wrapped up, and again, this is UFEA, first round of playoffs. Oakmont Seed 7 versus Villa Park High School Seed 2 in playoffs. All right, here we go. Follow Oakmont into the defensive choke point.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And they are ready. All right, looks like Junkrat's laying a trap there near the double-decker bus. And pretty standard positioning and...
5, 4.
Oh, Villa Park has changed up their team composition a bit.
Attackers incoming.
They got the Mage Lady and the Ice Lady. Looks like they're kind of trying to get a full firing arc on us, spreading out as much as they can across that point. And they are pushing through fast. We did not slow them down hardly at all. Multiple characters down on both sides, and Oakmont's almost entirely down, with our last character there just stalling out the point for as long as possible. By the time we respawn, the payload will be unlocked, and we should see Oakmont regrouping to hold this first choke here. Anybody going up top?
Lost.
All right.
Stop the payload.
Let's see. Okay, again, fairly standard setup. Looks like their Reinhardt has revived, or what is that? Oh no, I'm sorry, teleported. So they're using some teleport to get some flanks in on us, or some faster positioning. That's kind of cool. Set that up in advance. Alright. Some big hits coming through. And our front line is down. The squishies in the rear may not hold for long at this point. And they don't. Alright. Let's see. Let's watch Oakmont regroup here. See how quickly they can get that done. And let's see if the payload is slowed down at all on the second checkpoint here. With 4:43 on the clock, though, if they even get to that first checkpoint, though, it is match point to Villa Park. All right, there we go. Yep, good game, well played. Curious to see what my players say later about the teleport pad. Whoa! Right up and over the wall. Yeah, well done. Never see that one coming. Cool.
To see justice.
All right, shout out to Andrew.
Its own reward.
All right, I'm gonna go check in with my team here real quick. Be right back. Hey, let's get a player spotlight going real quick. Let's see. Let's go for Andrew. He's been doing some awesome stuff. He does know how to stream and broadcast and picked up some Rocket League games last fall, even though he's not a Rocket League player. He plays both League of Legends and Overwatch. This season, Overwatch has been his primary. In the fall, he did League of Legends. He used to be positioned top in League. I've seen him play a variety of roles in Overwatch here. He's a junior, planning on going into computer science, is going to be taking that next year. Loves sports, loves water skiing, and dislikes people that skip anime openings. Best moment was San Francisco Shock in 2020.
Ready.
All right, here we go, getting into the game. All right, looks like their team is bringing some long-range damage.
30 seconds.
Looks like our team has an assassin ready to possibly counter that. But yeah, pretty damagey comp it looks like. There we go. There's our, not Cassidy, what's he called now? I forget. Not Cassidy, the other guy.
5, 4, 3.
And we're looking at this through Blue's perspective, one of our main damage players. And it looks like it is just, oh yeah, I guess we are kind of attacking the point. Alright, so they have both a Pharah and Mercy up high. That damage goes right over our Reinhardt shield, which is the real big problem, honestly. Pharah, not always something we're keen on playing into, but I think we'll get this figured out. And I think this is Soldier? I don't know. But that is Ashton there, playing that character. Yep, Pharah is the one putting out a lot of damage here. Our team's kind of bouncing around right and left trying to make this work. Alright, we got the Pharah down! Let's go! Alright, now we're turning this around. That is how we do it. We've been practicing this all season. Like, Pharah's been the thorn in our heel. Achilles heel, thorn in our side. Pick your pick. And with the Pharah down, it is turning into a much better cleanup. Alright, but they are respawned now, I believe. Yep, they're back up. So we'll see what happens on the second point. Having a roof overhead is nice, but you can't move the payload forward and attack under those circumstances. And uh-oh. Looks like return kills coming in. Our support's low, our support's down, our front line's down. Blue's getting targeted next. Looks like Andrew's taking damage third. They've backed off enough to regroup. That's good. Let's see here.
It'll take more than that.
Someone get the payload moving.
Playing around with controls. Let's see. Oh, doing the gravity thing. And almost forced that person right off a cliff there. Do have the flanker coming in. And hopefully we deal with that as we're coming around the corner. Otherwise our tanks are going to get shot in the back. Oh! And that was a long-range shot coming in from their Widowmaker, I believe. You can see her up on the second story there, doing damage at long range. Looks like she is targeting down one of our kind of counter snipers and a support, whatever you want to call it. Let's see here.
Well, it could be worse.
It's probably a good vantage point, actually. Let's see. Okay, there's their Widow. You can see Oakmont trying to advance under that fire. Possibly getting some conventional damage flanked down the right side too. Ooh, trying to do a jump shot there. Narrowly gets missed by a Roadhog hook. That would have been a quick ending. But is able to shoot through that shield. Ah, there we go. There's the hook. That should be, wow, got out of that. I thought that was the end there. And second hook goes. There we go, a little too close. Alright, we do have a Reaper up top though, I believe, right? Let's see here. Here's a view from our support. This is Red. Michael. Alright, and we're just advancing as hard as we can here, pushing that payload forward. That was like close range fighting there. Once their sniper goes down, our team just goes and pushes forward. Reminds me of like that old goat strategy or something. Now where is their aerial support? Is that a heal coming in? Yeah, okay, that's our aerial support. That's cool. Let's see if I can find which character that is. Oh, there we go. That's our front line. That is Andrew on the hog. And here we got Tremoka, he is down 2. And their team is back in charge. So we should see flip. We're gonna have to completely shut down their advance in order to tie this round up. And not only that, but cover a distance of 81 meters or less. So big challenge. This is the 3rd game in a best of 5 series, so Oakmont really needs to come through on this. We're gonna stay in this one. Here, let's go get a good vantage point. I wonder if you can get up here. Nope, it looks like I'm capped out. Okay, that's as high as you can go. Let's see, get oriented. I don't actually know if I went to the right place here. I think that's about right. Man, what a nice map. So well animated. Oh, there's the payload. Okay. And here comes Oakmont. Oh, setting up turrets. Okay. This looks like we're gonna try to hold right around the corner there, maybe? I'm not sure. Or maybe those are just like a backup set of turrets. That's cool. If we're trying to hold them to 80 meters though, I almost wonder if there's like a longer place to put them. By the way, it looks like the other team could be setting up for some kind of like a pirate ship variant. Yep. Oh, they're doing it. Pirate shipping it up. Is Bastion gonna get turreted up? Oh my goodness, this is a real pirate ship coming through here. The damage output from this, the shielding is gonna be gnarly. Once that gets set up, it is hard to stop. Looks like Blue's on it though. He's able to take down the turret. They're able to push people off the payload. That's amazing. Let's go, Oakmont. Nicely done. It does look like, I think Zoira's turrets have been taken down. Bastion is back up there, again with the turret. So there's going to be incredible damage coming through. You can see Oakmont swerving right and left trying to dodge. They're able to knock him back off. But yeah, that was a legit pirate ship attempt there. And once that gets set up, it is hard to stop. Uh-oh, Oakmont, multiple team members down. Other team is starting to push forward. Remember, they only need to make it 81.2 meters at the point when time's out. So they're cruising along. It looks like about a meter a second here. Bastion set up is pocketed by the Mercy. And you can see Oakmont trying to regroup along this long alley. This does not favor our in everybody's face, like nice to the face style, fighting style. There we go, closing range, that's good. Yeah, I don't think Oakmont wants to be taking this at long range. Yeah, just too much there. And it looks like we are down again. Point is still contested. Oh, there we go, it is freed up. While Oakmont tries to respawn yet again. And they exceeded our range. Alright, so that is game 3, that is it. And I'm not sure if this is single elimination or what, but that was playoffs round 1. And we got a Reaper coming in from the other team. Oh, and just goes in for some massive carnage right when that gravity orb drops everybody, huh? Can't do much about that positioning that way. That's smart. Alright. Well, GG everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you're around tomorrow and we are able to stream, check us out. It's going to be that multi-school meetup at Fire Up. Should be interesting. We have a bunch of awesome teams participating, so it should be pretty cool. See you later.